Good morning. Good morning. It's Monday at 0700 hours, 19 minutes. March 25th, 2019. We are already the first, what you call that, quarter of the year. And to do a quick review, you see that they brought out the continuing demonization of black men. The Masonic War have settled. They settled the war because now we about to go into the presidency countdown. I call it a countdown. I never call it an election because it's done by selection. It's a bloodline order. It's an order. Nobody's being a candidate. It's a whole bunch of houses. It's separate houses. You can learn about that. So ever watch? Remember Blade? Was it two or three when they had the houses, and then each house they had an order. That's where the pyramid come in. I'm thinking that these things don't mean anything. And I titled this the devil logic and why we accepted the devil logic. And I have to say this. If there's a lie within a doctrination, an institution, system, is not the whole system corrupted. You got to really ask yourself that. Because then now, if you saying the answer is yes, why would the system, the doctrination, the institution be any good of you or to you? Because of, to, and in. That's why I focus more on self. When was the last time you heard somebody use the word dignity? That's the value and your respect of your self worth. When was the last time you heard the person say, I value me more than I value the things that is not of me? So not of me. What's not of me? This phone. This I'm using my cell phone to record these. I'm going to value my life more than the phone. I'm going to value my life more than your life. Because if you don't value your life, say it as this: you have everything to gain, and the person surrounding you has nothing to lose. And if I have to focus on that, so my race of people, EI or EG, an example, if a person is going to put themselves in a situation when they have everything to gain to a person that has nothing to lose, why would I go out on a limb to protect them? Hear me out. Why would I go out on a limb to protect you? You have everything to gain and you're messing with somebody that has nothing to lose. Why would you engage or entangle yourself into events or situation where you cannot have no control? You have no control over. So why won't you try to keep exiting? So the opposite of conquer is defeat, right? And defeat you can move away from. I'm being conquered, you move towards. It's a trick curd. What's going to occur? Not playing with the words, just using that as the sense of think about the words that we don't use. Another form of words we don't use no more. We don't talk about patience. Where is all your patience at? We want everything so speedily. I'm 36 years of age. I'm just watching. I'm being patient. But I know in my hearts of hearts and my truths of truths, I know what I seek from divinity, woman, the yin, fertility, mother nature, the womb, I may not never get. Because again, when you have the devil's logic, the devil is vice versa. So the devil and the other way is life. Life Lucifer, Luf, denomination, dominate, the mock. If I'm going to follow that system, that order, that institution, and I'm not, think about what you're saying. You in the world, not of it. You're in the world, not of it. How are you not of the is so if the world is mother nature and she gives and creates life, she not taking life. Mother nature never takes life. And we in the womb, this earth is the womb. How I'm not in the world and I'm not of it. I am from the world and I am of the world. We have to start thinking about that. And if we're going to give power to the devil, why are why would any if you trust in a heaven and a hell, why would really good people really benefit down here? The only benefit you can get is you being a good person, but whoever is beyond you, you're not going to really find that. So what you're going to have to do is, so you're telling me if you trusted in your belief system, and your system is your belief, you're going to be the good, and the other person is not going to be of no good. But what you can be is still good to yourself, and that's why I say, what happened to dignity, self-respect? Because remember, you're losing the logic of we're going off of people negative or the non that you want to place that. I don't want to say values that they hold, but I'm gonna say values for now. It's another word I want to use that people are not holding up to. Commitments. Who honors a commitment? In the beginning, when I first meet you, just because I show my admiration doesn't mean I give my all to you. When you're in a relationship, okay, you can be clingy, but my world should not revolve around your world should not revolve around the person. That person should come into. See, I'm going into a relationship, rebuilding of the process of going forward for a building, the forming and creating for a family. Not thinking about that. We're stuck on our one mind of how things. I know how things can be, and learn this as well. I learned this. My guy I hang around, a guy I hang around with, he want me to see. He say I'm closed minded because my preference on the black woman. He said I just want you to be happy and have the love you desire. But it was very contradicting of him to say that because he said what I pray for and hope, and I was like, I don't want your prayers, and I let him keep talking. He talked his way into showing me this is not my friend. Now you're no longer my friend. He prayed that I meet a woman and her background is all of different ethnicities. Cool, I would know that because I would ask that question and I would have accepted it already. But if I don't feel as I have, I'm not going. We use these words without understanding the real meaning. That's why I say I define everything. And if I'm a type of person, if I have to divine, that's funny. Define everything. That's me. It don't have to be for her. It don't have to be if I procreate a child. It don't have to be because I know I'm the leader and I know I help form, build, and create and procreate the family that I desire as a man. I have to because I have the power to create my family, form and build my family. So every time a family don't work, in that example, it is the man's fault. Because see, in this case, you supposed to pick the right woman for you. And if you don't see her fit, you should not procreate with her. And if you don't see yourself ready for a responsibility, you should not procreate with this woman. And see, and that's the logic. That's why when you see these teens get pregnant, they shouldn't know at a younger age. No, you shouldn't be pregnant yet unless you're ready to enter into a life of three people. The completion of life is that man, that woman, and that child, and everything that you're going to surround you. They're not capable, they're not ready, and they're not able to. They're not able and they don't understand that. But then they don't have a good example. So we got to start remembering our example for our children is us. It's not the music. I don't care what you allow your child to listen to, even though there's things intricately put and designed and systematically, and it's order, it's a rules, RUEL, put into the music. We know that. If you listen to the lyrics will tell you. That's why so many people has felt I'm not suicidal, depressed, anxiety. I don't have none of that. I never did because I never accepted it. Every time, just as that guy tried to make me accept that I had to be the no, I don't have to join or enter anything I don't want to, and you can't make me. And I'm happy I'm built the way I am because it's. And when you call me closed minded, I'm gonna start accepting that because you know why I'm closed minded because I'm not gonna be so quick to easy to accept everything that somebody present. So open mind. When I say open and willing, she's open and willing to the idea of what is I'm presenting to her. If I'm not presenting nothing to her, I I cannot be the gift. Present is the noun. I cannot be there for her. So there's nothing to present. But if I actually have something to build from, to go off of, am I not able to present to her? And that's what the young ladies are not groomed. They're being fashioned and fostered to he has to have everything because man is stability. I can be stable without having so much of money. Money don't create my opportunity. My opportunity is not created by money. Vice versa. When you use things, always do the reverse. So if he so want me to be happy, instead of trying to him wish, which is spells a trance, a hypnosis, is very now that is demonic, but it can be also life. It can give me life. He'd have said, if I since I want to see you happy, if I you really want to see me happy, all he had to say and do was I want to see you meet that woman that you desire. That's how I leave it. I don't worry about man. I want to if I want to make sure she happy or he happy, especially I'm a man, so I want that woman I was with to be happy. And I'm very straight. I love women. I say I want her to be happy. I don't put no more power, no energy into it because it's not my choice no more. When the woman chose not to be with that man, and that man chose not to be with that woman. So if a person have an outside affair that broke the commitment, that broke your bond, your loyalty, and your trust, you no longer hold power. So if you do anything and you decide to stay, you are worse than that person because you made the actual decision because you received the knowledge. So the information you receive, you know that person did the wrong, and you went out and say, "I want to get revenge." You are worse than the person that actually did it because now you're holding on to what they did. Now listen to this: you're holding on to what you did. That's two. That's two burdens. They have one. They have one thing they did. They're going to overcome. So now let's think about karma. See, I call this the devil logic for a reason. Because we all been learning the devil's logic. I am not learning no more the devil's logic. You're not going to tell me that's logic no more. If you want good for me, you want good for me. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't. If a person say I cannot wait for, I don't never say I want karma to happen to any lady I used to talk to. Why? She's no longer part of my commitment unless I choose to do that. That's anything else is a logic of negative. I want to get on that more a little bit. So when karma come up, this is what we do. Karma is to reap what you sow. It's production. This is a year of production. So you telling me if I get my business license, my LLC, I work towards all the good things that I'm supposed to do for my future. It might not happen. Everything might happen this year. I'm getting that. So when I get my copyrights, my trademarks, when I start putting out things, gonna put my name under it, nobody can copy it. This is my original. Everything I do is a original. There is not a copy or a form in it. An idea of someone else, no, because for me, I only go so far to listen and read to certain people, because then I do my own research, and I only go as far as that. Because then I say, Spirit, show me the way, guide me now. I want the Spirit to guide me, because I don't want what the demons already gave to us, the conquerors, the trickers, the false prophets, the fakery, the church, the hell that they already gave to us to be implemented into the things. I'm trying to show you good, positive, moral ethics and values now. Trying to show you to get to yourself, get back to who we are. We may not, they may have destroyed a lot of the information, but I am here. He made that clear. That's why for him to see so strong on his Boricua, Puerto Rican, he made it so disgusting to say, man, instead of saying I want the best for you and your desires, I told him like I want the best in your desires. I don't worry about what you do. I know what I want in my family. I know I want in my. You cannot change the way I think. You cannot base the way you think towards somebody else's ways of thinking. You have to accept their thinking and work with their thinking, or if not, get away because it's not going to work. That's why we still have hatred of racism still, because we still haven't just said this is their way of life. Let them have their way of life. Unless it interrupts your life, you have no reason not to care. So when karma works, so that's how karma works. If I'm working all the good things, what you think happened to what you did when it was bad? Where you think that come in place? So now, if I chose to marry this lady, I signed the contract, and I go outside and cheat on her and have a baby. That's not karma, because now you enter another child into this world of wedlock. Now you're married, you made a commitment with one woman, you made an affair with another woman, and then you enter another child. So now the woman you made a commitment with has a child. And now the woman you made the affair with has a child. That's four people, and you want to talk about karma? You just created four people. Now, this is what you literally just did. You just cursed four people. Because you put the woman you made a commitment in a situation, in a bad situation. Because now you got to make her make a decision off of your choices. And the same for the other woman. And if you lied so well, and then what this other woman don't realize, she created a curse as well. Because then if she knew about that he was married, you gave your son a curse. See, that's karma. Now, I don't know if anybody ever explained that to you. That's karma. So getting back to the devil's logic again. Now, think about all the things that you do. And if you don't think that this lie in front of this young girl, this lady you with that has a child, was going to be the example for her child for the future, you are sadly mistaken. You call it mistake. I say mistake. That was an action. Take is an action word. You missed it. You are always the example to every child, whether you realize it or not. But what I'm going to say, don't deem yourself as you're that child or that person downfall. Because that person still now for you, that person now that person came against you, you still have to make your decision and choices. Now, if you don't want to make the right decision and choice, that's on you. That's why I say it's your path, it's your journey. Choose wisely. And then that's pretty much what the devil's logic is. And oh yes, I wanted to bring this up. And the reason we in the recourse of each action that happened before us. I didn't do anything. I'm 36. You 37, you 40. 2019 years on the calendar year. It's been implementing the systems, the indoctrinations. It's been strategic, tactical, in order, propaganda, subliminal. I cannot control nothing. All I can control what's surrounding me. So Oh, yes, yes. It's called the steel curtain. This is what a steel curtain is. Yes, we are in a year of the awakening. People are being able to see more and hear, but we still not there. We're still sleep. We awake, but we're sleepwalking. Why I say that is we only can be open so much each cycle. So you gotta remember the information we know. That's how I keep telling. That's how I know the world is not going to end. And we're not in the end days. We in perilous times. You know what perilous mean? It's just it's like the signs are here that wow, we are coming. And we gotta remember, cycles is what a circle. As I was saying in my last slide, we in a circle. A circle is infinite. A circle never stops. It go round and round and round. So that's what we in. We're in a cycle just to keep going round and round and round. There's no stopping point. Because if there's a stop, that means the planet would have to end life itself. But the planet is life itself. What I say unto one, I say unto all. It's your path, it's your journey, it's your choice. Choose wisely. Think about the things you say to people. Think about what you're doing when you're alone. Think about the things you're doing when you're around people. Because since you accepted that whatever your belief is, your beliefs, your systems, your college, your intuition, your income, your money, that whatever you value as truth, that's going to be your life. You can't say you want love, but you're not talking about love. And that's the one things that's love, which I don't know why no scholar or these philosophers talk about. Nobody talking about love has been stripped from us. Love is no longer a part of us. We're aiming now for support in situationships. We're no longer demon for relationships. We're no like redeemed. We're coming back into. We're not. We're going to more. You keep pulling away from. It's not a tug of war. We're pulling from. Because if you watch, that's great when you meet people. But the people that don't care. I don't care about a woman. I can take a woman that cannot graduate high school. That is not who she is. Your degree is not who you are. Your house, your car, your clothes, that has nothing to do with you. It's your character, it's your morals, your values, your ethics. What do you stand for? That's who you are. I don't care if you think you the worst person, if you depressed. I know what that means, but that's not gonna stop me from wanting to be with you and be around you. That is nothing about you. The part I want to know is who are you? Can you overcome? Can you do this? And you really can. You truly can. You don't think you can because you never did it. You have the inability. You're not weak. You're not unsuccessful. You're not a failure. You just never done it. Until you do it, you don't know you can do it. So start thinking as that. You don't know you can do it until you do it. These children, I have to say, oh man, the young girls, it's just out there we going back into the Babylonian era, just selling their bodies. Like it's like that's all you have to offer. That's I gotta say it, but I don't mean it in that's what I'm portraying for women. But that's weak. Women, you have a mind. You think better than that. You can talk better than that. I don't care. Who care? I don't. Who? I noticed your nails because you did your nails. I don't care about your nails. Nobody care about stretch marks. Nobody care about how many. I don't get it. I don't know what's happening to the. I'm sorry because I don't care how much women want to say it's a man's fault. They still gotta look themselves in the mirror and say that is my fault. Hold myself accountable for my actions. I hold myself responsible. Women, you have to do that. And the men, you gotta hold yourself. You're not being there for the daughters. You're not there for these girls. These women, the females, you're not there for them. They're not, and it's not our fault. I can't protect. If you line up 20 women, I can't protect 20 women at one time. So I need the women to understand what are you doing. So if you want me to help you, what are you doing for me to help you? What are you doing to put yourself in a situation that I always got to help you or defend you? And if you're not putting yourself in a situation, it's that's a lie because my sisters don't, like, I can be around people. They're minding their business. I don't care what nobody say. When you truly minding your business, it's not getting out the car to argue with somebody about a parking spot. It's not, it's going to your destination and actually going there and getting to where you need to go. That's me. That's minding your business. Minding your business is saying, well, like they started, so I'll approach. No, that's not minding your business. It's not a form of punkery either, or whatever you want to call it. You're doing so much that you don't even realize that I'm not gonna put myself in danger just to protect you after you put yourself in danger. Go do something. Now, if you got out of a car or somebody, that's totally different. And somebody just walked up to you and punched you. Or put out that's totally different. But I don't care what nobody say. That is not happening on the regular basis. And just as you keep saying, I got the rights and I got to do that. Well, you a woman and you outside at nighttime. You a man and you out in areas where you shouldn't be. That house party and you don't know nobody there. The people called you. They were so animated. Like they said, they setting you up just like the girl. Rest their soul. People been set up. So until we start thinking as this, that's on you. What I say unto one, I say unto all. And I use the word arashu. That word haven't came to me. It came to me to dream the meaning. I have no clue. I cannot find the word. Maybe I'm spelling the word. Maybe someone can help me. I keep reaching out to people. Arashu, Arasuh. Maybe it's not spelled that way. Maybe it's spelled a different way. So you have a great day. Be safe. Be hydrated. Summer's coming up. Get healthy. So much is happening. But make sure you making it happen for you. You protecting yourself, your family. You learning about yourself, and you becoming who you are. Say la.